Why, hello there, my name is Freckers, and welcome back to Let's Play Back to the Future, the game. I have to get into the speakeasy. Where is... the speakeasy's in the back of the soup kitchen, I believe? What in the world? Theater. Theater?
Cool. Frankenstein.
Alright, I can't actually go there, I can just look at it. Shark! Not Jaws. Shark. Keep your head up. Look confident. Stationer's door. Hill Valley Expo. That's the thing that, Doc's going to. Salvation Station. Edna, what are you doing?
Pardon me, sir. From the way you're dressed and your general aura of seediness, I can infer only one thing. You're heading for Tannen's Speakeasy. Am I right?
No.
No?
At least you possess enough shame to lie about it. Unfortunately, I don't have the power to stop you, but I beg you to tarry here a few more seconds and listen to my song. Me, 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 me.
Song?
You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care. What in heaven's
What?
name?
Oh, sorry, Miss Strickland. Just a little experimental prototype gone momentarily awry.
Mr. Brown, why is there a dog in that vehicle?
Why? Well, to advance the human condition, of course. Hello, Harry.
Harry? Mr. Callahan?
Harry?
What are you doing in that getup?
Harry? What?
I'm going undercover.
How exciting! You'll have to give me an exclusive sometime. Right now, I've got some souls to save.
And you'll have to get an eyeful of my newest experiment.
You're not angry about the rocket drill?
Oh, water over the bridge. I've moved on
Over
to
the
bigger
bridge.
and better things. Come by the gazebo when you get a chance. I'll be setting up. You won't believe what Einie and I have been up to.
Famous last words. Alright, now where's that speakeasy?
Should I go check it out or go to the speakeasy? What are you doing, Emmett?
Harry, you're just in time.
Harry? Why do you keep calling me Harry?
What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but it'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world.
How have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes, that argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been... away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades.
Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you. Ready to go, Einstein? Watch this.
Oh, a flying remote control
23
car.
miles per hour. You're gonna see some serious cow flop.
Serious shit.
Einstein!
No!
Get him out of here!
Not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace.
Someplace.
See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
Don't hit the clock. Need that for later. Drop the dog.
I'll go see if I can find something to help. Or someone.
So he's flopped at the flop house.
Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
I haven't really made any progress with Trixie yet.
Well, get out there and make some. If she doesn't blow the whistle on Kid tonight, he may never be brought to justice.
Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never had the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
It doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way
No.
you're thinking, no.
No.
During that famous scene when Colin Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower, and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
Cool.
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Einstein's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted, and I'll handle the rest.
Okay.
Where'd you park the DeLorean?
I hid it in the DeSoto lot. Nobody's buying cars these days, so it should be safe in there.
Hey, who did burn down Tannen's original speakeasy anyway?
I still don't know. I'd really like to find out before we go home.
I never did get a straight answer about why he came back to 1931 in the first place.
It's, personal. When this is over, I'll tell you all about it.
I'm gonna hold you to that, you know. Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
It's very simple. In the original timeline, Timeline A, the speakeasy arsonist was never caught, creating one of Hill Valley's enduring historical mysteries.
Okay.
When I traveled back to 1931, I created Timeline B, in which I was misidentified as the arsonist and subsequently killed by Kid Tannen's goons. Einstein came with me, and somehow he ended up in the DeLorean when its failsafe mechanism triggered, sending it back to 1986.
Which is where I came in.
Precisely. You traveled back to June 14th, 1931, creating Timeline C, a world in which Carl Sagan wasn't rubbed out by Kid Tannen, but Arthur Fly was served with a subpoena.
And shot by Kid Tannen's goons.
Yes, so you jumped back in time 6 hours, creating Timeline D, saving your grandfather's life, but somehow preventing Kid Tannen from meeting his date with justice.
Which is why the Tannens were so powerful when we jumped back to 86.
Uh-huh. So now we've returned to August of 1931, creating Timeline E, in which, fingers crossed, we'll send Tannen to prison where he belongs. Got it?
It's probably not going to be that
Sure.
simple.
Good.
One question.
What?
Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
Anyway.
Why
Why are Tannins always such jerks anyway?
It's just in the DNA.
It's hard to say. Rogue Neanderthal genes in their DNA, perhaps.
Okay.
Just keep your head low, Doc. I'll be back soon.
I'll keep an eye out for your grandfather.
Okay. Distract. Young Emmett. Get down, dog. Where am I going? Okay, there we
Don't
go.
worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
Why don't you take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Mike. When once Emmett Lathrop Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
Yeah.
You know anything about Trixie Trotter?
The songbird of the Sierras? The nightingale of the north? The floozy of the foothills? Never heard of her. And I've definitely never snuck into Tannen's speakeasy to listen to her.
What's up with you and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her Stay Sober Society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me and my work. It's very distracting.
What went wrong with your rocket car?
I'm not entirely sure. As soon as we get Einstein down, I'm gonna go look for it.
The car is just like gone rogue.
Have you seen that Frankenstein movie yet? I hear it's pretty inspirational.
Not yet. I've been so busy with my rocket car that I haven't found the time. But I'm planning on going tonight. At least I will once I get Einstein down.
Sounds good.
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
Okay, how do I distract him?
Don't touch those! They're very sensitive!
Sorry. Donate to the Clock Tower Fund. What's wrong with the clock tower? It's not broken, is it?
Not in the slightest.
Not yet.
Ooh, it's just painfully drab. I'm raising funds to commission a sculptor to place a couple of handsome ornamental statues on either side of the clock face. Something to inspire the citizens to do their civic duty.
Something like lions?
Or gargoyles. You can't beat a good gargoyle.
True.
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
Crockett! I didn't choose Crockett! Why am I... I'm Corleone, I'm Crockett, I'm all sorts of things now.
What's going on with you and Emmett? The last time I saw you, you seemed to be kinda interested in him.
That was before I belatedly realized that his agreement to host my Stay Sober Society was a clever ruse to ferry barrels of hooch to his so-called laboratory.
Sorry about that.
Now his very presence fills me with an irrepressible urge to pick at his philosophical and intellectual foundations with every tool in my vocabulary.
That's kind of rude.
So you're not dating?
Dating? The mere thought of romantic involvement with that undisciplined techno-anarchist is preposterous.
Good.
Good.
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
Would be investor Strand's dog on courthouse.
Young
inventor,
scientist
sorry.
Strand's dog on courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Figured that
Mr.
would
Brown.
distract him.
Please, Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it.
What is that
and
face?
I'm sure my editor will agree. This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and present danger to public safety.
You know what represents a clear and present danger to public safety? Your singing voice.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
You've been doing it this entire
I have
time.
no intention of getting personal with you.
Ouch.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying cars, of all the ridiculous juvenile notions.
You mock me, but just imagine a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I don't think the car crashes
I
yet.
might be more inclined
They have to be
listen
automated.
you if your maiden voyage hadn't ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down.
Bark.
Heine, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you tonight, but I warn you to be more careful in the future.
Now, how to get that rocket car back down?
Oh, that's a reference to the first film! That's, yeah, I'll just post a little thing right there, just, if you don't know what I'm talking about, that the French film Going to the Moon. It's a good reference. Anyway. So he got the dog down, now I'm gonna stop dicking around and go to the speakeasy. But I'll probably end up getting into the speakeasy and calling that an episode. Meat soda? Meat soda. Drink meat soda, please. At least it's polite about it. All these ads demanding a chicken in every pot. Herbert Hoover. That's a cool character of him. It looks very realistic for the game style. But yeah, the man in the moon, where the rocket they land the rocket in his eye.
Who sent you?
Ulysses S. Grant.
What did you bring me?
Meat and potatoes.
What's the word?
Words are for wimps.
Bird's the word. Alright. So I've got my my password.
Who died and made you boss?
Oh god. Oh man, that's not the right question. Hieronymus Bosch. The old gray mare. Ah, I don't know the answer to those.
Joe Piscopo?
Take a hike, Squirt.
Well, darn. Maybe I gotta wait and get more answers. I was hoping that he'd ask the same questions each time. What do you do? Okay.
Who told you about this place?
Place to call to my travel agent.
What's the big idea?
Stitch in time saves 9.
Settle down, mister. Why don't you wait outside and take a nap?
Napkin, please. I've made a mess.
Okay, so just like the paper with the in and okay, so I think I get the code. I got the code. His face just popped through
Who is
the door
king
there.
of Siam?
Siam. Am I?
Am I?
What will you do when I send you away?
Away, away, away. Wait till Wednesday?
Wait till Wednesday?
Where do you live?
Live, Livermore.
Livermore.
Welcome to L Kid, sir.
I did it! I figured out the code! The angry graphic designer, that's just generally me, just sitting in a corner. Make it bigger, he said. Make it red, he said.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to once again present the hottest little number this side of the Rockies. And when I say my pleasure, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. Am I right? So let's have a big
Calm down there,
Kid
buddy.
welcome for the one, the only, Trixie Trotter.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Out of my way, kid. I got some sorrows to drown.
Okay, so that's part 1. And then part 2, I gotta convince her something. she's telling you why she won't betray him. That she just doesn't care. Alright, so we'll figure all this stuff out in the next episode. So thank you very much for joining me. Check out annotations for other videos that I've done. Like, subscribe, comment, and all the other fun stuff in the YouTubes down there. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video, and my freckly face is out of here. Bye!
I feel like the universe is taunting us everywhere I go to. It all started
Take a photo!
Am I going crazy?
No, but that'd make an awesome photo. Take it. Take it. Alright, kids not knowing what art is, they hit it in the face. Oh. Okay. Just dust. R. Machikowski. I don't know how to say that, it went by too fast, but I don't appreciate that. You just chill the fuck out. Right there.